little help with your two-handed backhand, I can help you. No matter what age, what level, doesn't matter where you're at. But remember, there's not a wrong way or a right way, there's a better way. That's something I coined long ago, just by saying it's not really the technical part sometimes. It's about, can you hit the ball in front? Can you consistently get in the right position? But let me show you a couple different ways to hit the two-handed backhand, okay? You gotta make sure you have a decent grip, whether it be continental here, Eastern, semi-Western with the left. But here's what I want you to do on the two-handed backhand. I want you to take after you do your split step, just take the hands along the pelvis, around the waist area. I want you to get it all the way back. Right arm straight, left elbow bent, racket head above the wrist. Now, whenever the racket head is above the wrist and you pull the object, whether it be baseball, golf, or hitting a tennis ball, when the racket head is above the wrist, it's going to go faster. Okay, so if you can do that, that's great. So right arm straight, but relaxed. Left elbow bent, racket head above the wrist. If there was a clock analogy, okay, let's say 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Put the racket at 6:30. Now, the method I'm going to show you today, it's called the pull-push method. Djokovic uses this. Many of the players on the ATP do this type of stroke. They get it back as far as they can. As far as they can, but on the hitting side of the body. This is the hitting side. This is the non-hitting side. This is called the outside. That's called the inside. Right arm straight, left elbow bent. Now, even though I'm talking about muscle mechanics, I'm talking about the mechanics of your arms. Remember, the power starts from the ground up. The legs go up, the hip turns, the shoulder turns. The kinetic change starts from the ground up. In all sports, you use the ground. So never forget that. Even though I'm going to talk the mechanics of the arm, okay, the power starts from the legs. So right arm straight, left elbow bent, racket head above at 6:30. When the ball comes, you push on the ground pushes back, so the legs come up, the hip turns, the shoulder turns, but here's the key. You pull with the right and you push with the left. I'm pulling with my right and pushing with the left. Because the racket's to the outside, it's what we call the flip. Okay, the racket flips. It goes down, back, you extend through contact, and then the follow through. So the pull push method, bang, bang. So what happens is this, the racket's shorter, but the racket's going faster. That's one way. Now, the great Venus, who I taught from 1991 to 1995, she preferred just to put the racket down. I don't really recommend that, but at the end of the day, it worked for her. She just put the racket down. A lot of players will set the racket up. When the ball bounces, they do a bubble loop. That would work also. But because the game has changed so much, even in the last 5 years, the balls are 20 miles faster. I prefer you to do the pull-push method, okay? First off, the racket's gonna be set, okay? So you're gonna have much quicker preparation. There's not all this extra stuff going on. And so when the ball bounces, you're gonna pull with the right, push with the left, the racket flips down and back, you extend. So here's what it looks like from a science point of view. It goes from the outside to the inside, to the outside, back to the inside. So it actually changes places. Even though you really don't need to know that part of it, just get it all the way back. Just get it back as far as you can at 6:30. The legs drive, the legs are run the show. The legs run the show. You pull with the right, push with the left. I guarantee, moving forward, this is how the two-handed backhand should be hit.